I'm cooking in the grounds of beautiful Hayfield Manor. This was built in the 1920s. It fell into disrepair and a new family took it over in 1995, restored it to more than its former glory, and it is now one of Ireland's most luxurious hotels. But what better place to cook some beautiful Irish beef? So what I've got here is some ribeye on the bone. Now, cooking on the bone, the flavour is just so much better. Now, I've got my pan preheated, so in it goes. That's what I like to hear. I'll get started. I'm going to do a lovely medley of vegetables. I'm going to start with slicing this. Then we're just going to go with some green vegetables. I love the idea of something really light and fresh and crisp and green with something that's really protein heavy and dense like that beef. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that pan as a little oven, because when you've got a really thick piece of beef like that, and it is enough for 2 people, because it's about 500 grams, it's great to slow roast it in the oven to actually make sure that the bone itself gets cooked, because if you're going to cook on the bone, you do want that nice and brown as well. Purple garlic like this is actually beautiful garlic because you know that it's fresh and you know that it's local. White garlic is often bleached and imported. Oh, I can just hear that. I can really hear that, and I can see that it's really starting to smoke a little bit. So I think I better have a look. And there it is, beautifully brown. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to turn this right down and I'm going to pop the lid on it and work it like a little oven. It's been 8 to 10 minutes. It's beautiful and brown and crusted, and you know, I actually think that's ready to go. The way to test how your meat is cooked is if you go between your thumb and first finger and feel there, that's called the Mount of Venus, and if it's soft, that's rare. Next finger, medium rare, next finger, medium well. The little finger, you can feel it's quite firm, that's well done. Now that to me is certainly feeling as if it's medium. So look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, as a rule of thumb, you want to rest it for half the time you cooked it. So a little bit of foil is going to stop it getting cold, but this beautiful pan is now going to make my sauce. So I thought, we're in Ireland, let's use some Irish whiskey. In it goes, and some Irish cream, a little bit of Dijon mustard. I'll just whisk that in because I don't want it to be lumpy. So that can just go at a simmer, but now I can get on with my vegetables. So once again, just a little bit of this beautiful butter. I'm going to fry some onion and garlic together, then add some beans and sweet, crunchy sugar snap and snow peas. A splash of water to help them along. And last into the pan are some beautiful wild mushrooms I bought at the English market. I can take that off the heat now. I just want to toss the mushrooms through with the greens, and we'll be ready to plate up. But let's look at the beef first. It may have thrown some juice, just a tiny bit, so it obviously is medium. See that? So we can pop that juice back into the sauce, and then we're ready to plate up. This is beautiful. So we'll pop some greens and some mushrooms in front. On goes the sauce. And there we have it. Irish ribeye on the bone with a medley of peas and mushrooms.